I want to give you an opportunity, and everybody that participates in the Stark County Political Report interview. I have my questions,
Yep.
and you've been very responsive, but there may have been something that I haven't touched on that you think is very important to your quest to convince the voters of Plain Township to return Scott Haws as township trustee. So this is your opportunity, Mr. Haws, to make that case.
Well, for my Plain Township residents who ultimately get to view this piece of work that Mr. Olson's doing, I believe the 7.5 years that I've served and served competently and successfully as your trustee, we've been able to increase the fire and EMS staffing because of resources you've entrusted us with. We've been able to ramp up our sheriff's staffing because of the collaborative partnership and some of the feedback that Sheriff Meyer and his team have provided us with. We've been able to successfully increase the amount of roadway that we're paving by 2.5 fold to we've actually been one of the first communities to be on ohiocheckbook.com to improve transparency of our finances to the public, your business as well. We record all meetings, whether it's a zoning commission, zoning appeals, board of trustee. So if you can't show up, you can view them on YouTube. Or if it comes down to, well, Scott, I heard you said this or you did that. Guess what? It's on video. Nobody can hide from anything. It's as transparent as it gets. What I want to continue to see through is the economic redevelopment, because we still have some infill in the area, but we're going to have approximately $45 to $50 million of highway projects going on within the township. Predominantly, a lot of those are 62, everything from Fulton Road all the way to Middle Branch, Harrisburg. They're either a combination of Plain Township, Stark County Engineer, ODOT, project being federally funded in Plain Township with the shifting of 62 north, where it's east of Market, just to before it hits the bridges by Case Farms, to the work being done at 6277 and Fulton Road. Amongst those three projects alone, there's approximately $45 million. That doesn't take into account the projects we see with the continued widening of Market through Plain Township that started at 55th, has come up to Grove, is going to continue to go from Grove up to Apple Grove, and then the year after that, from Apple Grove up to Mount Pleasant. So we have some truly huge infrastructure projects, but we also have some residential development projects that we approved. The big one being Edgewood Golf Course, that are going to start to see a culmination of true development there. And I think it's important to have somebody who has some experience, that has the competency and the understanding of that in place. So, you know, as I always like to tell our residents, or I've had folks tell me, I truly believe I'm the respected, accountable, experienced, and trusted leadership that works for Plain. I'm motivated to make this a better community for everyone. I'm not in it for politics. I'm not in it for the money. My wife and I have, you know, good blessings with our careers. So I don't need this for the money. And I've got to tell you, when it comes down to it, you know, I'm here. I'm heavily invested, and what's best for Plain is what we're gonna do and continue to do.
Okay. Thank you, Scott Haws, for taking time out of your busy day to come and talk to the voters of Plain Township on the Stark County Political Report.
Thank you.